Let's play some D&D. All right. So last time you guys were left off surrounded by 4 very hungry wolves. And the party dealt with the wolves using a combination of animal handling and food to befriend them. Satiated by the magical berries, the hungry wolves left the party alone. However, during the chaos, Cadmus, the accused murderer, managed to slip their bonds and escape. The party settled down for a rest, sheltering in the lifeboat until morning. The next day, Maxine the bounty hunter split from the group to find the village Malachi had spotted, while the rest of the party accompanied the injured Cadmia, headed to the crashed ship to look for survivors and supplies. At the ship, they discovered giant rats, disturbed by the ship crashing into the ruined church they had inhabited, devouring the people that had perished in the crash. They frightened the rats away so they could search the crash, finding Cadmia's luggage, a trunk with half a Warforged Glen inside she was taking to be repaired. The party decided to explore the church, finding the floor collapsed into the basement, creating a path down into the crypts. Unfortunately, the previously frightened rats had retreated to their nests, ready to aggressively defend it from the party. Taking care to skirt around them, the party discovered a small rod topped with a symbol of the god Zodus, as well as a strange iridescent purple meteorite. And so this is where we begin with you guys gathered on the far side of this meteorite, while all the rats are, I guess, positioned in between you and where you suspect their nest is, kind of distracted somewhat by Crow, but still wary of your presence should you potentially approach any further.
Can I just confirm something? This is something I thought about in the week. When the weird alien things went into people,
Yes.
was there like a distinctive, they have black eyes or weird veins or something to tell you that this person has a weird alien in it? Or was it just
there was a visual transformation that you guys saw at the time.
And we don't see any of those features on these rats?
No.
Okay. Cool. Then my question to the group would be, why do we want to, or do we want to disturb a big rat's nest in the middle of a forest? Or do we want to get out of here? Because I'm
here.
What's in there?
Yeah.
I mean, I could maybe get Crow to take a look.
Yeah, do that.
All right. Crow. So Crow was flapping on the top. Or Russell, or as he's now called. He is then going to fly over there, sort of like over the middle of the hole, and then just drop in, and then sort of fly back up to the sort of ceiling. And I'm looking through his eyes, and gonna sort of see what.
Okay.
If what
does
sees.
Crow have dark vision?
Crow, I believe ravens do have dark vision. I will just have to double check. D&D Raven. If you're telling me a fucking like owl has dark vision but a raven doesn't, it's some bullshit. Fuck, he doesn't have dark vision. Piece of shit.
So yeah, it's very dark. Pitch black. There is no light source down there. It drops down about maybe sort of like 5-10 feet before it like disappears into darkness. And as Crow descends, the 2 rats closest are going to try and leap and attack him. One is a 3 on the dice, but the other one is a 19 on the dice.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, so it's 1d4 plus.
And he has 1 hit point, so he's out.
Yeah, so you
done.
just watch as both of these rats kind of just leap into the hole after Crow. There is like a puff of feathers, and you just kind of watch as a couple of feathers just like drift down as Crow disappears.
No, attack Ben.
You're attacking me! Son of a...
Not Malachi.
Fine.
Ben.
I glare. I glare at Malachi.
Which is quite intimidating, as
Well-
Hero is currently a wolf.
I'm muttering. How could you?
Yeah, but I'm a goth, so I just
How
look back.
could you? Goths have feelings too.
Yeah. Dark feelings.
Yeah, dark feelings of guilt.
No. So yeah, I think hold on. When it dies, this is my confusing bit about, so if it dies, I have to like fully resummon him.
That's when you have to
But
take
if
an
I
hour
just
to cast a spell to resummon him, yeah.
for fuck's sake, it's gonna take an hour. I find it ridiculous that it's
25 GP worth of materials, I believe.
That's calm.
None of us look at the material.
Hold on. Have I? Oh wait, no. I technically never got rid of it because it just hadn't since the beginning. Okay, well, I don't have 10 gold pieces worth of incense. Shit. Wait, there was incense in here. There was incense in this fucking temple. We found some earlier on. That's fine. But I don't have an hour of time. Yes, I did. No, I wrote down the Zodus wand. I definitely remember us finding some incense, though. I fucking remember that shit.
The rituals need items.
Ritual spells?
Yeah.
It depends on the spell. Some of them probably do, some of them possibly don't.
So if it has an item you need to use, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
Okay.
being able to cast it as a ritual just means you can potentially cast it without using a spell slot. You still have to follow the same rules for verbal, somatic, and material components.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I didn't realize that, and that's such bullshit. To get a little fucking raven guy, I gotta spend a lot of money and spend an
Talk about
hour of
Russell
my
like
time.
that.
BS. But yeah, I'll just explain. Don't worry, he's not dead. He just sort of disappears for a while. I'll be back. And now I'm out of ideas. Because that's one idea to see into the darkness. Anyone else?
You're a goth. You love the darkness. Go in the hole.
Yeah, but there's lots of rats
Oh,
around it. I don't
yeah.
love giant
Yeah, I
rats.
think you do. Go in the
Like
hole.
darkness.
What about Chantel's dancing lights?
Yeah,
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
also want to say,
We have to go.
I'm upset that Malachi has dismissed Russell's death so easily.
No, it's like a spell thing. I can like bring him back. He's okay.
It just sounds like you don't care about him dying.
I mean,
It's not technically
it's just a part of life, isn't it?
gone back to his dimension.
Let me just say, I have a very complicated relationship.
I'm giving Malachi the silent treatment for at least an hour.
But yeah, he will be back. I can promise you that.
Okay, if we want to look in the hole, that means we have to go near the hole. And there are a lot of rats
Yes.
in between the hole.
JJ, why can't we be one level higher? Can we level up, please?
I mean, if you want to leave and come back again, that's always an option.
So I don't know of stuff I can use. That's fine. So Yeah, do you want to... Oh, it's just like... The problem is if you put your thing down there, we still can't get over there.
That's what I'm saying. I can put my light down there, but it's not going to do any good. The only way we're getting over there, I think, is if we kill those rats.
I'm just worried about all those rats.
I mean, I didn't realise leaving and coming back was an option.
It is an option.
There is a town.
There is a town.
Let's go to the town.
Towns may have opportunities to level up. I
That
don't know
is
how
very-
leveling up works.
That is very true. I mean, I can climb. I can climb real good. So I could like climb up the walls around. If you move the things over the hole, I can climb, and I can climb the walls around.
It might be hard to look at them.
Maybe, but
Leave and come
otherwise,
back.
yeah, we can. We otherwise, yeah, we can always come back. Another time.
Yeah, I think we go to the town.
Okay, cool. As we leave, I am going to, in this old temple, look for some old incense. As Malachi feels like he remembers someone in another room, but he never picked it up.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Oh yeah, that's the thing I'm fucking good at. Hiya. Oh god, I haven't seen this. Shit. That has not gone well.
Maybe you did see it. Maybe someone's picked it up and they've forgotten about it, or maybe what you thought was incense, when you go back to it, you're like, it's just like too degraded, or it's just dust or something, but you don't
Just a
find
stick.
it.
Damn it. Oh well, let's go. Yeah, like, because what I'm thinking is there's this like rat, infestation in this temple, but like we are in the middle of a forest and kind of in the middle of nowhere. Fair enough, there's a load of rats. But do we think like these alien things maybe went down there or something? I'm just trying to figure.
I don't know, the rats are acting weird.
They're acting a bit odd, but then I guess they just like their nest. I don't know.
Do the rats have nests?
They're defending the big hole, and they don't care about the weird crystal that I would have thought was important.
Yeah, I would have thought that. I mean, I can. One can assume that if a thing like a rat, like a giant rat as well, remember these like big weird rats, if they have a nest, they probably
Have that more than a big pretty rock.
Yeah. However, yeah, I'm down to head out. I was just trying to see if there was if anyone thinks there's a connection there or not.
I mean, we can come back.
Called Hallow, which makes an area warded against bad things like demons and devils and stuff. Yeah, we can come back, to be fair. Alright, we'll press pause on this side quest. Leave and leave and come back, I think, yeah.
Or press pause on the main quest and go do a side quest.
Yes, or press pause on the main side quest. Who knows what way it's in. We just found out we're Dragon Bomb, but fuck this, I want to join the Thieves Guild. That's a Skyrim reference. I'm not sure any of you guys. I don't know how many of you have played Skyrim, but it's a great game.
I tried, but I didn't get very far.
To the village.
Can't believe you sacrificed Russell for nothing.
It wasn't for nothing.
It got us nowhere.
Or has it been the catalyst that has led us to going to the village?
Or would we have looked at the hole, gone, we can't do anything with that, and still had Russell with us?
Or would we have looked at the hole, maybe found something in there that we were really tempted by, tried to get in the hole, and all these rats would have killed us, all because of all because Russell saw something. I don't know. I'm
Now he's blaming Russell.
Yeah, the reality here is
They-
Russell is dead and we're walking away.
I think Malachi doesn't sort of argue back much against it. He's like, death's death. He'll be back. He's not really dead.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think Malachi's somewhat morbid by it, but doesn't really seem too phased by it. And yeah, heads upstairs and just like, yeah, he'll be back. Don't worry about it.
Just so you know, in my notes for the session, the first bullet point I've written is Russell is sacrificed by Malachi.
A noble
Um,
sacrifice.
Right, yeah, let's get out of here. Is Cadmia or whatever her name is still here?
Yes, so she's still up on the like the crash site. She's taken Glenn out of his like crunk,
Oh.
and has like found some rope and stuff, and has basically made him into a backpack like C-3PO and Chewbacca style.
Wait, who the hell's Glenn?
But she herself can't really walk very well, so this is a terrible plan.
Can we tell her what we've seen and ask her if she might know anything about it?
Oh, I've just remembered my character has a backstory. Can I also have a think as someone who fights baddies? Have I experienced giant rats? Do I know if they're very territorial of their home, or is what they were doing a bit weird? Apologies to go back.
Yeah, you can make a nature check. I will make a religion check for Cadmia based on what you have told her, which comes under intelligence. So, yes, you would know, Malachi, that rats do tend to be quite territorial of their nests and things like that. While out and about, they're very opportunistic and scavenge. They'll scavenge. But if they're in their nest and something comes in, they'll be more aggressive towards it. So they won't, like they're quite easy to deter out and about. But if their nest is their nest, so they.
Cool.
But yeah, so Cadmia, having told her about like the rod you found of Zodis you found, and the statues and things that were in there, it's like, it seems like it was a temple to Zodis, and I guess maybe if this meteorite fell, the people who belong to the temple, maybe they collected it, seeing it as a sign or a gift from their deity. Maybe they worshipped it.
Interesting. Interesting indeed. Because if this was a temple of like the storm god, yeah, they were worshipping something that's come from space. So maybe it's like a storm from space.
Storm from space.
That's a normal size rat to me in this world.
It's a normal size for giant rats to be.
That's a very, very good question. How, with my 19, would I know how common these giant rats are? Or is this like, holy fuck, what the hell is that?
They are not. They're probably not something you have necessarily seen, but they are not something that is like a freak of nature. Like giant rats are a thing. In cities and stuff, you tend to just get like regular sized rats. But yeah, like places where they are less likely to be disturbed by people, they are more likely to grow to a larger size.
To be fair, in a world where dragons and giants and magic exists, the idea of a slightly bigger rat isn't the most far-fetched thing in the world.
Nah. And you'd also know that they are with a 19. They are technically classed as a different species of rat compared to like the common rat. You know, it would be like it's akin to different breeds of dogs. How you have big dogs and little dogs. You know,
Okay.
so a giant rat would be like the Great Dane of rats.
I was just going to say the same thing.
I want a giant rat. Or just a dog.
Maybe you can adopt one before we leave.
I don't think they're going to come with me. Not willingly.
Just fucking pick one up. You're mine now.
How long does it take for a rat to get Stockholm syndrome? And other things I never thought I'd have to Google.
Sentence no one has ever said before.
I'm sure
Not
scientific
today.
research it at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. I believe Invisible Servant should still be here. And if not, I'll just do a ritual to get him again so I can help her, Cadmia, walk. And
yeah, she's made like a little she's taken some of like the wood that's like fallen apart and kind of knocked up a bit of a crutch for herself while you guys have been down in the thing. And yeah, she looks good to go.
Cool. Let's get a move on.
Okay. Yeah. Did anyone want to have a last look through anything before you leave, or are you all good?
Good.
I'm happy.
I think pretty good.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you all head out. Yeah. Who is going to lead you?
Is it daytime?
It is daytime. Yeah, it's still morning. You guys have been up for not a massively long time at this point. Just you woke up, had some breakfast, walked here, which took a little while, and then you've spent maybe an hour looking around the ruins of this temple and digging through the crash site and things like that for stuff.
I wouldn't mind going first.
Yeah, I believe I'm still a wolf, so I don't mind.
I'm
leading the party.
Intimidating. We love it.
And I've got that good vision.
Why don't you both go first? We have the intimidation and we have the brains.
Are you saying I'm stupid?
No, I'm saying as a wolf, you're more intimidating. And she has told me that she's going to university. Therefore, I can assume she has some level of intellect.
You've killed Russell and then you've called me stupid.
So far, the only thing you've told me about yourself is that you like my bird. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
I'm telling you about myself.
Ben,
are you going to
disparaging? But I've met some of the people that you went to university with.
Yeah.
I wouldn't just assume that just because they're at university, they're intelligent.
No, yeah, but that's because we all went to art university.
But very
You should have met some of the people I went to university with.
Very different university. She's told me she's gone to some fancy university to do potions and magic and stuff, which therefore I have assumed means that she is smart. You have done that's a very good question. Mira, what do you do? Do you go to university, for example?
No, I save suffering animals and rehabilitate them.
Aww.
That's
Yeah.
Where did you force that?
You don't have to be. You have to be smart to do that, though.
I'd say yeah, it's like being a vet, isn't it? You have to be quite smart to save a dying creature.
Yes.
I think I accidentally made my pet cat immortal.
I like you.
I slowly turn to sort of like, wait, what?
I don't see you
Name is
sacrificing your cat.
His name is what? Grubbles.
Grumbles.
Grumbles.
Aww.
And he's immortal now.
Probably, yeah.
He should be.
How do you accidentally make a cat immortal?
Well, when you're like 8 and you try and make potions and then you let your cat lick the potions, sometimes you make new stuff and you don't know what really happened.
So what you're telling me is you, at 8 years old, you accidentally made a potion of immortality that made your cat immortal.
Possibly.
Malachi, you need to take a leaf out of Sophie's book because Russell could be immortal if you hadn't sacrificed him to a pair of rats.
I was 8, so I don't remember how I did it.
That gives me conflicting feelings. Interesting.
I know it's
Okay.
possible, but I can't remember how.
My second bullet point is that Malachi calls Mira stupid.
I didn't call you stupid. I just said she's probably smarter than you. I don't know how much smarter after the story you've just told, but actually, to be fair, you probably got to be pretty smart to make a point. Although you made it accidentally.
To make it as an 8-year-old.
To make it as an
I
8.
was experimenting. I was doing a thesis.
Yeah, but at 8 years old,
Thesis.
I could make potions.
Exactly, that's what I was doing.
I mean, I don't know about
In the
potions. I'll
ground.
go up to the machine and sort of put just Coke and Dr. Pepper, Fanta.
Exactly. That's what I was doing in my parents' shop.
Body wash.
Yeah. I reckon that's potion of immortality. By the way, those men's shampoos that fucking have like 7 in 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It is the opposite of a potion of immortality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like fucking.
It's a potion of. It's like a repellent potion.
It makes me
Yeah.
die
Cleans your
inside.
hair, cleans your body, moisturizes your skin. Oh, and it makes you immortal.
Yeah, animation model and nice wax on your car.
It is.
Oh, yeah,
it is
I
a
saw that
potion
video.
to repel women.
It's also a potion to repel women.
It does make you
that's
immortal.
linked.
However, you will be alone for the rest of your very life.
Unless you're gay.
If anyone here uses 3-in-1, I'm sorry. You're all in relationships and I'm not, so it speaks volumes. Maybe I need to use 3-in-1.
Actually, no. To be fair, I do have, because every Christmas my nan gets me like the Nivea ones, and Niveas are always like 3-in-1, fucking shower gel, conditioner, and face wash. And I never use it.
Hold on, conditioner and face wash. That's
Yeah,
no.
because I don't trust that a thing. No, sorry, shower gel, shampoo, and face wash.
Oh,
That's not better.
But I
you
don't
can't put
trust
that near your eyes.
I don't trust that a thing can be those 3 things. Because I don't think eyelids are meant to have shampoo on them.
No.
And I don't want to start shampooing like my face. That feels weird.
You shouldn't even use body wash on your face. It's harsh.
Yes, it's awful. But yeah, it's really bad. However, I'm a very hairy guy, and the one good thing about it is that,
You do need to use
all the
shampoo.
hair, and I feel really
Nice
fluffy
and soft.
afterwards. But that is
You
yes.
condition the ends. And shampoo the...
I did once accidentally. I was in the shower, and I think I was just really tired, and I did sort of body wash, and then I did the shampoo, and then I was going to do conditioner, but I think in my mind I forgot that I did the body wash phase. So I put conditioner on my hand, and then just instinctually started sort of conditioning my whole all the hair on my body, and then after the shower, I was like, I'm really slippery. This is fun.
Did you like slide out of bed?
Yeah. Oh god, felt really good. Right, where were we? Right, we're walking.
Yes.
Fine.
Someone needs to make some sort of survival check to navigate.
I'll do it.
I'll help. I give guidance.
Yeah.
Oh,
What does
dear.
that? What do I need to do? Do I need
Yeah.
to do an advantage or just roll an extra D4 afterwards?
So
Extra
guidance just
D4.
gives you a D4.
Brilliant. There it is. Is it?
Ooh,
Is it doing
damn.
anything?
Didn't need
Did
it.
it do it? I'm doing it anyway.
Oh damn!
Makes an even number. We love it.
Just to be clear, I haven't offended anyone who used 2 in 1, right?
No,
No.
but don't be surprised if you get a bit more targeted in combat.
I'll put a stop to the 2-in-1 swiftly.
It's fine. Yeah, so Mira navigating as a wolf, maybe it's your lupine senses are just a bit more attuned to it, but you manage to navigate very easily, spotting sort of tracks and pathways through the woods, leading everyone quickly. It doesn't take you too long, maybe an hour and a half, kind of navigating, occasionally checking in with Malachi to ask, sort of like directions and things like that based on sort of what he saw, trying to get a sense of the direction. But you very, in not too long, probably around, sort of lunchtime, you do spot the first signs of a village appearing. You kind of, you come out of this woodland and emerge on the edge of several large fields that you can see. Off to one side, you can see a load more trees, but you can see that they are very neatly arranged in lines that form an orchard. And as you start walking down this little pathway onto a road between two fields, you can see berry bushes and vines and things like that. A good amount of, berries and that sort of vegetation that had been grown in these fields as crops. But yeah, in short order, you make it into this town. It's quite a small town. Most of the buildings are made from wood, with little like bark tiles that make up the roof and things like that. But yeah, a few people are sort of coming and going. There is a kind of what passes for a rough paved road through the center of it. But looking around, most of the roads are just kind of like basic like dirt roads and things like that. But yeah, it's nice, it's neat, bright and cheerful.
What was the
Just
name?
to clarify. Oh, sorry, go on.
What was the name of this town? Did we see like a sign of the name of it? Or?
No, it's probably it's one that's quite small. There's no like sign or anything. If you wanted to, you could try and you could grab someone and ask the name.
No, I'm good.
Just to really paint the picture while we've been navigating, I'm not talking to Malachi, and I'm saying to Sophie, can you ask Malachi which way we should be going at this crossroads?
I don't know. I don't have my bird.
He doesn't know. He doesn't have his bird.
Every time, and then I start crying.
He's crying now.
It's really sad
Shall
because
we?
she's still a wolf, so it's that really sad
Yeah.
dog
Sad
cry.
wolf cry.
Well,
Yeah.
I think at some point towards the end of, as you're getting close to the village, you would naturally revert back
Not be a
into
wolf
your.
anymore. Yeah.
I mean, you can expend another use of your wild shape if you want to remain a wolf.
I don't want to scare these townspeople.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be a person again.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we locate a villager and find something to do?
Indeed.
This is where Maxine went, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
this is where she was looking for. Yes.
With her scary.
Shall we see if she's arrived?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm personally gonna head for the apothecary or wherever the fuck I could buy some incense, which I'm going to assume is either the apothecary or some kind of church.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you want to have a look around, make an investigation check, I guess, to try and find an apothecary.
Nope, that's intimidation. Wrong one. Oh, why did I roll so well on intimidation, though?
Should have intimidated the streets.
That's my aura coming.
Yeah, to reveal it.
It's just my vibe.
So you don't manage to find an apothecary. That you do spot like a general store, which just has Bacchus's General written like across one of the like wooden beams across the front. The other thing you do spot is a little ways behind some of the buildings. There is this very large willow tree, and you spot rows of benches as the wind kind of blows and kind of gently shifts the leaves and branches of this willow tree. You spot rows of sort of maybe 4 or 5 rows of benches, all pointing towards the trunk itself. Yeah, and some sort of bigger is kind of shadowed or slightly hidden by the branches of where they drape down from the willow tree at the base of it. But yeah, you spot a general store as well.
Cool. Yeah, I'll head into the general store and have a look around for some incense.
I'll probably go in as well.
Okay. Yeah, you head into the general store, and there it is, a general store. Basically anything you're looking for in terms of basic adventuring gear, you could probably find in here.
Do they sell 2-in-1?
They would sell, like soap and things like that for washing, like clothes and stuff.
Oh no, clothes and body.
Clothes and body. It's the new fairy liquid.
What's that vine where she's like, I'm washing me and my clothes?
I'm washing me and my clothes.
Yeah, you just kind of put your clothes on and just soap it all up, and 2-in-1.
It sounds pretty effective when you're on the road, to be fair.
Yeah.
Would that work if you soak yourself up, then put all your clothes on and then jump? Or just like with your clothes on, get in the bath?
I mean,
You could also use fabric conditioner to make your chest hair really smooth. It would be a lot of work.
yeah. And then imagine having to take them off and then put on another pair of clothes to do it again. Then the bathwater's all dirty.
No, because this is the thing. You just keep wearing that pair.
Oh, you only have one.
You only have one pair of clothes.
Okay.
Get in the bath. Clean body, clean clothes. Get out of the bath.
Wet body, wet clothes.
Wet body, wet clothes, but sun dry, wet body and wet clothes. Soon, dry body, dry clothes.
Are we in a hot climate?
No, but
Frozen body, frozen clothes. Quite if.
Yeah.
In the snow.
Yeah, no, fair enough. You've foiled my plan.
Oh, my goodness.
Have you
May
ever
I-
seen the
do-
videos
do
where
I-
people get like in really cold places, like Alaska and stuff, where they like make
Oh,
something wet
yeah.
and then they just lay it out like a t-shirt and then they just fold it like cardboard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. It happens in the winter. I put like a towel over my windscreen, so when it freezes up, it doesn't like
Oh
frost my windscreen. And then when I take the towel off, it's like rock solid.
Damn.
Well, I'll go into the store
Yeah.
with you.
yeah. So yeah, if there's any like general supplies you're looking for from the player's handbook or anything like that, you can find them here. Malachi, you would be able to also find some incense and stuff like that.
How much?
How much is it for the spell?
10 gold pieces for the spell.
You can probably find several castings for it. How much do you want?
Literally all of it. All of it that they have.
Okay, roll a d6. Let's do it like that. Roll a d6. How much have they got?
Like a d6. Like a d6. Oh, 1.
Okay, we'll do d6 plus 1. So you get 2.
Okay,
You kind of
cool.
look at it, and maybe there's probably like quite a big jar, and you like which has got it like on, and then you go and look at it, and it's like, oh, it's not very full. But yeah, the little like there's like a little gnome shopkeeper, and he's got like a bald head with like sort of wisps of white hair on the side, and little glasses perched on his big nose. Comes over, he's like, the incense, is it? Yes. And he kind of like reaches over and grabs like a little bag from like that's like pinned to the shelf, and like gets a little scoop out. He's like, how much would you like? And kind of like scoops it out into like portions. And does the thing where he like grabs the corners and does the little like twizzle on the paper bag. Like it to like yes, yes, well, that'll be 20 gold. Anything else from the fine people? I don't believe I've seen you around here. Travelers passing through, come to stay.
We crashed.
Oh, you crashed. Oh, is your wagon all right? And do your animals need tending?
I'm no longer in front of him. I've dropped the coins and I've walked away.
Oh.
Well,
Like I've paid him for services
yeah.
rendered. I'm not stealing. I don't want Malachi's not a talker.
It's like, oh, well, thank you. If there's anything else you need, come again. Barkus is always open. Well, not always open, but always open. You know what they say?
Do we use ink or pens?
Like it would still be like ink, yeah.
No, like a quill and ink?
Yeah.
Or do we have proper pens?
No, it'd be in a place like this. It would be
Quill
definitely like
thing,
quill and ink, yeah.
Okay, I'd like to buy some new little nibs for my quill
Mm-hmm.
and some ink.
Okay. Yeah, they would probably run you like 2 silver pieces or something like that.
Excellent. What's 20% of 2 silver pieces?
2 copper pieces.
It was 4.
Take off 4 copper pieces. I get 20% discount for all non-magical items. But somebody ran away before I could get him my discount card.
Is that genuinely a thing? You get 20%
Yes,
discount. Oh
because
shit!
I'm a crafter.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Only on non-magical stuff.
It's just the
so
student
you probably
discount.
do like take out this like student's card. He's like, oh, that's a scholar. Well, yes, we do follow.
I thought it was because like my parents had a shop. They all know each other, so they have like cards.
Yes. Well, we do
cute.
follow the guild rates for that. So yes, that will be. We don't get many guild members through here, but we do follow the rates, of course.
Oh.
Let's stack my student card on top. Oh, okay. Don't worry.
Support
Fine.
small businesses.
Appreciate.
So,
I
yes,
do.
anything else? Your friend seemed in a hurry, but are you all okay? If you crashed, as I say, do you have animals that need tending to? Are you all alright?
No, his crow died.
Well, I'm kind of cool. I'm very sorry to hear about your crow. As Malachi's like on the way up the stall.
It's fine. Thank you for your stuff.
You're most welcome.
Are you buying anything from the store?
Do you need money for that?
You should have 20 pieces of gold.
Where's gold now? They've moved everything.
It's in
Inventory.
top of inventory.
Ooh.
You're
Say
literally
inventory. Guys.
gold
No, I say inventory.
Yeah, I was like, what's that about?
inventory.
Ben said it, and I was like, oh.
What? Yeah, it's an inventory.
Inventory.
I give it to
Inventory.
him.
Inventory.
You can't argue with me. I have an English
I
degree.
thought that's. Oh, shit.
Also, it's scone, not scone.
Oh, cool. Like stone.
Like
I won't get into it, but I could.
scone.
I would agree with you anyway.
Good.
Like spoon.
There is a literary reasoning, a linguistic reasoning.
Alright, there's a correct way to say phone or spawn.
Yes, nouns ending in E are pronounced own, like stone or phone or cone.
Yeah.
And verbs ending in E, like gone, are pronounced on. And scone is a noun, so it's scone.
Reach. Sorry.
Scone until you've eaten it.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah. And it. Sorry. Takes me a minute.
I'm going to decide whether I want to give the joke inspiration or whether I want to give the literary fact inspiration. Sorry. You can both have inspiration.
Yeah!
One for the knowledge and one for the joke.
How do you do that on this sheet?
Yeah, I'm imagining you click the little inspiration button.
Big that says it's
What does that mean?
So inspiration is something you can use to re-roll a d20 roll.
Okay.
So if you make a
roll a what?
But you have to tell me before I tell you the result. So if you roll something and you get like a 12 or something, you might be like, I think I can get better. And you're like, I'm going to use my inspiration. But if you wait too long and I'm like, oh, your attacker's missed or you failed your saving throw, then you can't use it.
It's too late.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so exciting, thank you.
Sorry. But yeah. But yeah, little Barker's just like, well, yes, are you all do you need somewhere to stay for a bit? Do you know where you're headed?
Right.
Um
No, we have no idea where we are.
Oh, well.
Or I don't anyway.
Well, then let me be the first to welcome you to Fenfold, then, if no one else has.
How are we spelling that?
Fenfold.
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 Oh. I don't know that. I'm outside. Scaring away your customers. And
Support small businesses.
And he's not a small business. He's the only general store in town, according to this place.
Small town.
Yeah, I suppose. But yeah, I'm just for reference. Since I've been outside, I'm casting Find Familiar again, ritually.
Okay. Remind me what the components for Find Familiar are.
10 gold pieces worth of incense. And that's it. It takes an hour and 10 minutes. Oh, burning incense. worth 10 GP. Oh, I can burn some fucking incense.
What else would you do with it?
Yeah.
Chew it.
Are there verbal or somatic components to it?
Yes, there are verbal, somatic, and material components to this spell.
Okay. All right. We'll just.
Hunched over his incense like Elphaba.
I think I'm not like right outside the front of the store. I think I've gone like, in the alley next to it or something. And I've just sort of sat down,
Yeah.
cross-legged, and I've just
Okay.
You're
summoning.
burning incense in an alley.
Yes, I'm burning incense
Outright.
in an alley. I look dodgy, okay?
Okay. Just roll a d6 for me.
The use of smoking in the alley.
Okay.
No, throw one way.
So
Or
yeah. So Bagos is like, yes. Are you looking for somewhere to stay? Are you passing through?
Is it? It's midday. We probably might need somewhere to stay just for the night.
Well, we don't have any options, but there is the hive. You can stay there.
I've
That. Yes. Sylvia usually has a few, a couple of rooms always on standby for travelers passing through.
There might be a few more than just a few travelers, as a whole airship did crash.
An
Have you seen any
airship?
other people? Any other
n-
new people come through?
No, I haven't. I've been minding the store all morning. I haven't had anyone come in.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh no.
yes, that's probably quite alarming because we assumed they would all come here.
Maxine.
I'm assuming yeah, maybe. Depends whether Maxine decided she needs something from the general store, I suppose.
Yeah,
I
she's probably gone
suppose.
straight to somewhere to lock this man up.
Yeah.
Where's the nearest place to lock someone up?
Lock someone up. Well, I suppose if anyone needed, we don't really do that around here. We tend to kind of make people work off debts and things like that. It's a bit more useful, but if anyone did need locking up for a bit, I suppose occasionally when someone's had a bit too much and they just need to be led somewhere to calm down. Old Nona would tend to deal with that.
Who?
Nona
Nona.
Herma.
Oh.
Yes, she's our head warden here. She would either deal with something like that or old Larch maybe, but Nona's a bit more of the rough and tumble sort.
Okay, where would we find her?
Oh, well, you'll just want to head out here and then turn right, and then it's about 4 doors down on the left.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
It's all right.
We will recommend you to any other people.
Well, much obliged.
I think we go down there. I'm going to ignore whatever the goth is doing down the alleyway.
Yeah, let's walk past the alleyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys head out. You head down the street, and yeah, you comfortably find this building. It's a little bit. It's quite a large building, a bit like the general store, but it's a little bit more. It's less. It's more like a regular building, like a council building or like an office building than the store was. But yeah, you kind of what do you do? Would you just go in, or would you knock on the door, or
Knock on the door.
I feel like we knock on.
savage.
Yeah. That
Okay.
feels appropriate.
Yes, you knock on the door, and it's quickly answered by by a dwarven lady. She's got kind of like dark, sort of like chestnut hair. Looks, like mid-30s, mid-40s, that kind of sort of like ageless period. So youngish, but still comfortably an adult. She's wearing like sort of like a kind of light leather armor with a coat over the top, and things like that. Looks like a very practical individual. Um, she kind of she pulls up in the door. She's like, "Hello, normally people just come in, but
Oh, sorry.
she kind of just like stands back and you can see that there's like a desk and things like that and stuff."
Oh,
Whoopsie.
are you Nonna Herma?
I am Nana. What can I
Oh
do
my
for
god,
you
that
all?
man in the shop called her old.
Have you seen Maxine?
No, I haven't seen anyone called Maxine.
Oh shit.
Can we describe her, just in case she gave a fake name?
Oh yeah,
Or no name?
true.
Yeah, she's like, no, I haven't seen anyone like that.
Oh.
She's a bounty hunter. Oh, we just described her. Ignore me. Hmm.
Well, that's not good.
Have you,
Well,
have you
we
lost
may
a
be the only
companion then?
survivors. Well, not
Acquaintance.
companion, yeah, acquaintance.
Well, I can.
She had a prisoner with her. Okay,
Oh,
it was just
okay.
tax fraud.
I can send a couple of the boys to look if you want. Where did you last see her?
Oh no, I think she's got things under control, probably.
Okay.
Have there been any unusual disturbances in the area?
Oh well. There was some big crash nearby.
Sorry.
We sent a few people to go and check it out, but they haven't come back yet. We didn't want to send anyone last night before it got dark, but they should be back fairly soon.
Oh no. Oh no. Where did they go exactly? You know?
Well, they just headed in the direction of the smoke pile.
And we didn't see anyone coming or going or anything.
No,
Oh
but you
shit.
were,
Would you
kind of heading
Been-
through relatively. You weren't heading across like major roads or like paths or anything like that. You were kind of cutting through, so it would have been possible to miss someone, especially someone who knew the area, who might know that like a road or a pathway sort of would loop round in the direction they wanted to go and get them there faster, maybe.
Oh, I think they've been eaten.
would you have expected them back by now? Are they late?
Not really, no. Maybe by
Okay. They might not have been eaten.
mid-afternoon, late afternoon, depends what they find.
Okay. I won't panic just yet then.
What brings three travelers to my door?
A crash.
Okay.
Totally unrelated.
Okay. Is there anything that you need?
Well, we were looking for
I'm
Maxine.
Nona Herman. I'm the warden here.
We were looking to see if Maxine had come here because that would be a logical place for her to lock up her prisoner.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry,
yeah.
I can't be more help.
That's fine. It's not your fault.
About this time, kind of like a youngish, maybe like 18, 19, like human man kind of comes in. He's like, sorry, no, there's a strange individual down the alley beside Bacchus's. He's doing something odd. I don't know. It seemed to be. It might have been magic, but I'm not sure.
Ignore him. He's trying to get his crow back. Fine.
Like, okay.
He does bite, so just stay back.
Right. Well, that sounds like something I need to check out.
No,
she
he's,
kind of.
He's totally harmless.
He is very harmless.
Unless you're a crow.
Well, with all due respect, this is my town, and I'll.
No, we know him. He's literally summoning a crow.
He's our friend.
He's not a friend.
Actually, do we want to be associated? It's going to give us it's going to tarnish our name.
He crashed with us. I think he needs his emotional support crow.
He hates that crow.
He does.
I think he's more attached than he wants to admit.
True.
Okay. One of you can make or both of you can make a persuasion check.
Okay.
I definitely. Persuasion, that's that word. I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll that. I get an inspiration one.
I'm not.
8 is better than 4.
So, well, if he's with you, then that's all right. But
unfortunately,
if he causes any trouble, then you'll all be accountable.
Oh,
We'll
if he
keep him
causes
under
any
control.
trouble, he'll be in trouble. I forgot I wasn't Arwen for a minute. He will be in trouble. Bad boy.
Cut to Malachi and the other it's like some fucking crazy ass ritual.
Yeah. Black smoke going everywhere.
Yeah, black smoke covering the animal. You'd think he's summoning some kind of elder god, when no, he's just summoning a little fucking crow.
Yeah, it's like
right.
no one's probably like, just go and grab Old Larch. If there's magic going on, he'll keep an eye on things.
Magic's fine. No need to fear magic.
And it's a very good crow.
He's a good crow.
He's very brave and selfless, and he sacrificed himself for us.
He's going to sacrifice himself.
I'm tearing up.
It's like, well, is there anything else that I can do for you while you're here?
We need somewhere to stay.
Oh yeah, that.
Well, I would recommend
Can you help us?
the Hive over. Sylvia runs the tavern. The Hive. It's a good place. She does good food, even better mead.
I don't think I'm old enough to drink. What's the legal age?
You're a university.
Sorry, you don't know the laws of this world.
You're a university.
Yeah, but Americans go to college and they can't drink.
Yeah, but do you think I'm basing this off America?
No. No.
This is medieval times.
Anyone can drink.
Kids probably drink water because it's fucking healthier.
Ben, that's a true statement.
No, not water, beer. That's it.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a time where the beer and things were better because they had been like.
Well,
brewed.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
exactly.
All the bacteria.
That's why the water confused us.
Exactly.
Kids probably drink water because it's healthier.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's I mean, forgive me for saying, but you all look like capable sorts. You wouldn't be looking for work now, would you?
Oh, what kind of work?
Well, I know that Hippolyos is looking for some people to help him out. I'm also looking for some individuals. We've had one of our farmers was mauled by a dire wolf recently, so we're looking for. Yeah, there's a reward for it, as well as a lesser reward for any regular wolves. You can.
God, I'm glad I didn't come
The
into this village as a wolf.
Imagine.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of
Jeez.
problem
Okay.
with wolves, so there's just a general bounty out for anyone that can bring down a wolf at the moment. 15 gold for a
Oh.
regular wolf, and 50 if you can get the dire wolf.
Oh.
Are there any other options for work?
As I say, Hippolyos is looking for someone, something to do with a shipment of his that's gone missing. Normally he gets his stuff down from Shackleton, but he told me that his last order has gone missing. So unfortunately, we haven't got the people to ship all the way up to Shackleton to find out what happened with it. But if you wanted to know more, just head down the street that way. Look for the forge.
Oh,
That sounds like a nice plan.
let's do that.
If any wolves are being slain, I don't particularly want to be involved in it.
Animal cruelty hurt.
Well, the animals were cruel first, but I'm not one to do justice upon animals.
Not if I wasn't involved. In
Yeah.
The first place.
Those rats that killed Russell are a different story.
Yeah, we're gonna go back and fuck them up.
Vengeance.
Justice for.
Can you
Crow.
avenge an undead crow? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a matter of principle.
Oh yeah.
I think we can investigate this shipment. That sounds like quite good fun.
Yeah. I agree. Go
Right,
get our
well, speak to Hippolyos for the details. So down the street that way. Just look for the forge, listen for the sound of the anvil, you'll find him. Otherwise, the bounty's always out. You could go and see if you can find Old Larch. I believe he'll be around this evening. Under the tree. He sometimes has little jobs and things, materials he needs collecting, herbs and the like that Bacchus can't get for him.
herbs. I'm good at that.
Yeah.
I am a student of
yeah.
the herbs.
So, where are you headed? Are you headed to the tavern to try and find some rooms, or are you going to try and track down one of these individuals?
Let's get the
I'm thinking,
rooms first,
guys. Yeah.
so that they don't sell out, because that could be awkward.
Okay.
I'm thinking we can hit 3 birds with 1 stone. We speak to Old Larch, ask him what herbs he needs. We go to where are we going? We go to Shackleton. On the way, see if we can find any herbs. On the way, see if we can hunt any wolves and dire wolves. 3 quests
Love it.
in 1.
Question: have I got my bird back? Has it been an?
I will say at this point, yes, you have your bird back.
Hey, Gro.
Come on, dark and mysterious. We have some jobs to do.
Come on,
Are you,
Russell.
Are you like coming back to the alley to get me?
Oh yeah.
We're getting you on the way past.
Oh,
We like walk past the alley. We're like, come on.
hello. Any of you guys figure out where we are?
Yes.
We're Fenfold.
That's the one.
Then fold. Do I know where that is in relation to other places?
No, you would have no idea. It's a very small village.
Shit.
When you had to travel long distances, which wasn't regularly, but when you had to travel long distances, the guild would have paid for airship for you, if you happen to go somewhere with your teacher. Otherwise, like anywhere in the immediate vicinity, you would be familiar with. But this is always from that.
Okay.
You're a student.
Okay. Yeah, we can do this. I just gotta be somewhere. Is all. But that's fine.
Where you gotta be?
Where
Yeah.
are you going?
Same place you all were. The place that the airship was going. I've forgotten the exact
The city
name
of
place.
Korpost.
That's it.
Away from
City
that,
of
are we?
Korpost. I was going there. But yeah, got shit to do, people to see. But I guess if we're stuck in this town for a little while, I'm sure they won't mind my being a little bit late. And I guess whatever jobs we can do, we can put towards getting us over there quicker.
Yeah, let's do as many jobs as humanly possible, by which I mean all 3
Boom.
at once.
Completionist. Let's go. Come, Russell. He just flaps up onto my shoulder. Actually, he completely ignores me and goes over to Sophie's shoulder.
Why, Sophie?
Sorry, Mirror's shoulder. I'm getting character names.
Nearly cried again. Cool. Let's go find a room. Well, multiple rooms, preferably.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you head over to the tavern. As directed, like it's this nice, like white, like nice white painted building, kind of tall and thin. It's been like from like the front, you can see that there's like wooden cutouts on the side that give it this like humped appearance on the side, and some kind of like faded stripes across it, so it does look a little bit like a beehive. As well as one of these signs that kind of sticks out on a post and kind of hangs down. That is basically just a beehive with black letters painted on it, the hive. Um, yeah. But yeah, you
That's
like
cute.
heading on inside. It's quiet at this time of day. There's maybe like one person, kind of over on a side table, like having some lunch. They've got like a tankard on the table with them. Yeah, and this quite like elegant looking elf steps out from or kind of a back room as you enter. And say, "Oh, hello. I don't believe I'm familiar with you all. Travelers passing through. Are you looking for accommodations? I take it."
Yes, please.
We have. We don't have many rooms, but we might have enough to accommodate you all individually if you prefer, or you're welcome to share. Um,
We've
yeah.
literally just met.
Yeah, I don't think we know each other like that.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
take the crow, though.
Yes. Well, if you'd like, they are 3 silver a night. If you and that gets you breakfast as well. We also do evening meals and meals on request and things like that. If you'd like, then obviously we have the tavern itself. She kind of like gestures toward behind. Feel free to make use of any of our interesting ales and meads and things like that. Are you familiar with Fenfall at all?
No, we literally just crashed here.
Ah, well, um, if you're not familiar, we do have. You may have seen on your way in our remarkable berry fields. We do have thanks to Old Larch, quite a remarkable crop produce, so we make a good deal of it. People make jams and things. I myself make a lot of mead and so forth, so we have some honey mead as well as some fruity ciders and things like that. A good portion of it obviously gets shipped over to Shackleton and things like that to make ends meet. But yeah, so we have a good variety.
Where do you have a map?
What sort of a map? If you're looking for one, Nona or Old Larch would probably be the ones that might have something like that. Most people around here just kind of are from around here, and they know where we are and that sort of thing.
Do you not like have a map of the world or of the continent?
It's not something I possess, I'm afraid.
Okay, fine. Just want to know where we are, like in relation to where we need to be.
Well, where is it you are looking to go?
Clawfrost?
Corfost, yeah. So the city of Corfost is where your university is located, Sophie. I was like, oh well, I have heard of Corfost. I've been a couple of times myself up to the big city, but when I needed certain things when I was setting out, I got my license signed there.
How far are we?
Maybe 5 days, a week, something like that. Depends on your method of travel. We're about a day from Shackleton. That's kind of the big town of the area. And then a few days from that.
Is Shackleton on the way to Clawfrost?
Yes, Shackleton is on the way.
Okay, that's good.
And then you'd either pass through Glen Meadow or Barrymead, depending on which road you took.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Yeah, I guess 4 rooms then, please.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Yeah, yes. Well, I say three silver gets you your bed and gets you breakfast as well tomorrow. And then yes, any additional meals or additional services upon request. If you are staying for the evening meal, if you can let me know in advance, that would be great, just so I know how many people to prepare for.
Um,
And
Sorry, were
I
the
think it would.
meals included or no?
meals included.
Yeah, was that included in the 3 silver?
So breakfast is included.
Right, breakfast is included. Yeah, I'll just shove down 5 gold pieces. And
Seems like overpaying.
yeah, I'll just put that down and say that's for all of us to have food and everything for the night and breakfast in the morning. Keep the change.
This is kind of like looks all flustered. This is far too much, sir. I couldn't.
Take 2 coins back then.
Yes, well, of course. This is more than enough. Well, if with this much gold, I will say, well, this will certainly cover a very significant tab if you for any drinks or any thing you want. While you're here. But yes, otherwise,
Cool.
she kind of reaches down and grabs, like 4 keys. The stairs are just over there. Please do enjoy your stay. And if there's anything else you need, please let me know. More than happy to provide.
Thank you. Hand out everyone's keys.
you.
How
There you
rich
go.
are you?
It's only a couple of gold.
Okay.
I'm not that rich, by the way. I just found some gold in there. I mean, we all found gold back at the place,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
If we're going to stay somewhere, we might as well stay.
Indeed.
Nice, I suppose.
Well, thank you.
Right. On to finding stuff. What time of the day is it around now?
So it would probably be just after lunchtime at this point.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
I'm gonna go foraging for those things that some man under a bush needs or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't actually know what he needs at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the man under the tree.
Right, okay. You're going to try and find.
I want to help on this foraging mission.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Well,
Yeah. Okay. So, do you remember who it is you're looking for?
I mean, I'm just gonna look for a
Yeah.
tree and see if there's a man there.
yeah,
We're
those
looking
the
for
big.
Hipelios.
Hippolytus was the blacksmith.
Oh no, we're looking for Old Larch.
Old Larch, indeed.
And I
Yeah.
remember the big willow when I went here, like came in. So I'll
Yeah.
direct us all to. Assume
Yeah.
we'd all see it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you head over there, and yeah, it's this very big willow tree with a number of benches and things like placed underneath it, all pointing towards the tree itself, um, which forms a kind of church underneath this willow tree. It's kind of placed against the base of the trunk. There is this effigy of a thatched man who kind of sits cross-legged in front of the trunk. And as you approach, you can see that there have been like a few like offerings and things like that have been left. So where the figure's kind of sat, like in his lap, there is like a few like seeds, a bit of like sheep's wool and things like that. Maybe some nuts and berries and things that have all been like placed there. Yeah, and at kind of that moment, like from a branch, kind of flits down this little like thrush or something like that, and kind of like pecks at the seeds in the lap, eats a few of those, kind of tugs on a bit of the sheep's wool that's been left behind, and then like pulls like a chunk of it out, and then takes off carrying this like chunk of wool away.
Is this guy not a real man?
No, it is a thatched figure. It is slightly larger than life, so sat down, it's still about sort of 4 or 5 feet tall.
It's like a scarecrow.
A little bit, yeah.
Right. Don't know what to do now. No one here.
We have to talk to it. We know
Hello,
what.
straw man. Would you like some plants?
We look
Well-
at what plants are around it right now and see if any are lacking. Like, if there's more of a certain type than others. That's certain types wilted and died that need replacing, sort of thing.
Yeah, looking around, it's relatively kind of bare. The canopy of the tree kind of makes it quite dry and sheltered under here, so there's not really like anywhere in the immediate vicinity where plants are growing, but further afield, there's sort of, it literally like kind of backs onto sort of this field. There's a little pathway kind of out of the village with like grasses and things like that. There's nothing that stands out as particularly lacking at this point.
So do you think it's just they like to put plants in front of this tree?
I'm honestly confused.
They're always just kind of looking for plants? I don't know.
What was the exact thing the person said to us?
Nona told you that Hippolyos is a blacksmith that's looking to track down a shipment that's gone missing. And Old Larch is someone who sometimes needs people to find herbs or similar.
Okay. Old Larch, which herbs do you desire? Oh,
Everyone make a religion check for me.
That's a very good question.
okay.
Religion plus X.
I rolled a 20.
Oh,
I crit on my religion check.
Oh, it doesn't tell you that.
No.
no, because I don't think 5.5e does crits for checks, so I'm assuming it doesn't tell you that.
Yeah. So Mira and Zadis, this doesn't stand out for you. Malachi, this certainly rings a bell. But Sophie, once you're kind of looking at this thing and you're up close, and you start thinking about its connection to nature and things like that, you suddenly have the idea that this is probably supposed to be a depiction of Nettlebeard, who is kind of seen as a plant-like type of being who is the god of like agriculture and harvest and things like that. So a town like this, where they have clearly a strong connection to nature, it makes sense for them to have a strong connection to Nettlebeard.
So this isn't
Old
the person
Larch.
we wanted to talk to. Then.
No, this is, as you said, it looks like it's the equivalent of like a scarecrow or like it's like an altar basically with a statue on it, except this is made from
He comes up and
thatch.
sees us talking to a scarecrow. He's going to be really insulted.
Okay. Well, this is simply a god scarecrow. So we must leave.
Can we call for Old Larch? Can we say, "Excuse me, Old Larch"?
Yeah.
Where you helping?
We're here to help you.
Make an investigation check, but use your charisma
How do
instead
I
of your
do that?
intelligence. You can just click on if you have proficiency with investigation, you can add your proficiency bonus. But you would roll a d20 and add your charisma plus your proficiency bonus. Or if you don't have proficiency in investigation, it's just d20 plus charisma.
I don't believe I do. Just a d20 plus charisma. Oh, I'm lost. Just like a d20 like that.
Yeah.
It's
Or
rubbish.
you should be able to click on charisma on your sheet and it'll automatically roll a check and include your charisma.
Is that the one at the top?
Yeah, in the bar with all the stats, I believe.
Could be a stupid question, but how do I click on it.
It's
That is
not clickable.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Ooh. If you click
There's a
on the bit of the plus,
The bit
whatever.
where it says the box
Okay.
above where it says
Mod.
mod, I think you can click on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can probably
Thank you.
also click on where it says save, I imagine, and it will probably roll a save for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which one do I need? Is that the right one?
Yes.
Yeah.
So 14. So you kind of call out, and you call out a few times, and someone kind of calls over, and he's like, "Hey! If you're looking for Old Larch, head up that trail. His house is up the hill over there."
Ah,
Excellent.
thank you.
So
You're making a ruckus.
yeah, it's kind of like the pathway kind of heads off behind this like church under the willow, and yeah, it disappears kind of like over a very small like crest of a hill. It takes you maybe like 5 or 10 minutes just to kind of walk up this low rise, and you can spot this little house down by a stream, just on the other side. Yeah. Yeah, it's this very nice little house. You can see it's kind of set, as I say, beside this little stream. It's got a little like fenced off garden and things, where a number of plants that you would recognize, probably Mira and Sophie would be growing. Yeah, there's a little like wood store and things like beside the door and stuff like that. For like firewood and everything. Yeah. It's got this one, like rather than having like a tiled roof, this one actually has like a traditional sort of like thatched roof. And you can kind of see in places on like the corners and things like that, little like blossoms or like patches of flowers almost like growing out, and things like a tangle of vines. It's like growing up sort of like one side.
Fancy.
Yeah, it's just a kind of nice little cottage in nature.
Had a knock on the door, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you knock on the door and you hear from inside a chair being pushed back, scraping against a wooden floor, and the sound of like a triple step, like approaching, like step, clunk, step, clunk, and the door is pulled back. It squeaks a little on its hinges, and before you see an elderly-looking man. He's got kind of longish white hair, kind of like a several day old sort of like stubbly white beard, you know, just kind of sort of half gently leaning on a long staff, that is like etched with like knotted vines and things like that. Clearly, this very like old, like polished piece of wood. Looks at you all, he's elderly, but he's still quite tall and upright and straight backed. This seems more like a ceremonial sort of staff than necessarily like a walking stick or something like that. Looks at you all. It's like, oh. Hello. To what do I owe the pleasure?
We heard you want some herbs.
I don't have anything I massively need right now, but I'm always on the lookout for a few rare things. Would you like to come in for a cup of tea?
Yes.
Um,
You seem to be a trusted person in the town, right?
yeah.
Okay. That's fine then.
Yeah, he steps back and like welcomes you all in. And he kind of calls out, Juniper, would you mind putting the kettle on? What sort of tea would you like? I have mint or thyme, some fennel, a little bit of lemon balm.
Fennel tea sounds lovely.
Yes, fennel, excellent.
I just pull out my wineskin. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, he kind of looks you over the eye. It's like, yes, I see that you are aptly prepared, my boy. I shan't force it upon you. All the more for the rest of us. And you kind of hear these light running footsteps, and kind of coming out of one room at the back, you see this like little girl kind of like runs across this like sitting room area, like the door like bangs open to the kitchen, and you hear the sound of like a copper or like iron kettle being filled with water. And,
Child?
yeah, you reckon probably like somewhere between 7 and 10.
Fair enough.
But yeah, that goes on for a minute and kind of like welcomes you all and, offers you all seats at the table and things like that. Then after a couple of minutes, the child comes out. It's like, this very like high little voice. She's like, I can't light the fire, Grandpa. I can't light the fire. It's like, remember the incantation I told you? She's like, yes, and show me the hand motion. And she kind of like waves her hands through the air, which, those of you proficient in magic would recognize as a very obvious, like, magical. It's like, good. Now say it slowly with me. Ignis Infernum.
Fireball.
Yeah.
It's like, Ignis Infernum. There we go. You'll get it.
Aw.
Don't worry. And if not, we'll just have cold tea. But yeah, you hit kind of goes into the kitchen and shuts the door, and you hear her like say it a couple of times, and then you just kind of hear this little like excited like little like happy like squeak or like squeal, and she comes like running back in. I did it, Grandpa! I did it! She's like, I knew you could. And she just kind of like jumps into his lap at the table and just kind of sits on his lap. He's like, yes, so I take it you're all looking for work then. Did Nona send you my way? Or Sylvia?
No.
Nona, okay. Yes. Yes, well, there are a few rare sort of herbs and things that I am looking for that we use fairly regularly. Some nightshade is always useful. Hard to come by, but do be careful when handling it. Yes, as well as wild garlic, specifically wild garlic rather than farm grown. I find its natural healing properties to be a little bit more potent.
Right.
Yeah, and he'll like list off a couple more, which I will look up and provide you a quest list of like herbs and plants that you can look for. I don't have that on hand at the moment. I'll let you know of the things that he is potentially looking for.
Indeed.
Yes. It's like I don't have much in the way of gold, but I can offer you a little bit if you're able to find me these herbs and things like that, or I can uh, offer you some things in trade. I do make potions and things. If you have need of some spells, I can heal and things like that.
Do you have any healing potions?
I have a few, yes. Used for tending, for those who have suffered a reasonably serious injury. Yes, we keep those on hand. If you need, I can also um, make some more if that's what you would like.
Always handy.
Can't hurt.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I would be reticent to sell the entire supply, but I can probably sell you 2 now if you wish to buy them, or I will trade them for the depending on how many herbs and things you manage to find upon your return.
Trade for the herbs, I think.
Of course, if that's what you would like.
I'm gonna go foraging
Uh,
after
Yeah.
we've had tea.
yeah. Well, you all seem rather a motley crew. I'm guessing you were on that airship that came down.
Indeed.
Yeah, it was rather unfortunate accident, I'm gonna say. But yeah, I think we're all right now.
I'm glad to hear it. Was it a large airship? I know Nona has sent some people to check it out. I would have
Yeah, it was pretty
potentially
big. Several,
expected some
several
more
meters.
people to have turned up by now, but it seems odd.
Yeah, me too. Might be something we need to check out, but
What happened? It
I'm sure.
seems
Okay.
I have only travelled on an airship a few times, but they seem relatively reliable. Was it pirates?
Big old rocks, big meteors hit the ship.
How unusual.
Yeah, that was not a lot usual about what happened there.
Well, I wonder if any if there are meteors that have fallen. I'm sure we will have treasure hunters in these lands in no time, looking for thunderstone and other things.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, we could have looked around for some meteor rocks to sell. Pick one up. Yeah.
Right. Are we leaving?
Let's
Yeah.
go forage.
Let you all go foraging.
Okay. Yeah, you all.
Teaching you kids these days.
Yeah, you depart. Kind of like he waves you off gently. Malikos, as you're Malachi, as you're heading out, he kind of just puts a hand on your shoulder and just kind of looks you in the eyes, and with quite a knowing look, he's like, "If you are struggling, come find me."
Struggling.
Yes, I can feel your turmoil, your conflict. I wouldn't want anything to happen to anyone here.
Can I?
He would say it quite quietly.
Can I make an insight check to see if he's either somewhat sussed something out, or if he's getting the wrong end of the stick about something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Rolled a +4 on this.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay. He seems to be genuinely offering you, he's saying it, quietly, privately, so that almost, it's pretty much only you can hear it. It seems a genuine offer that if you need it, he will help you. He seems to sense some trouble or difficulty within you. But he says it softly and quietly, like almost catching you, letting the others walk out the door a couple of paces, and then says it so that only you hear.
Me and my kind learned to look after ourselves. Thank you. And I'll wander out the door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just inclines his head and sees you out. So, where would you like to go now?
Into the woods. Into the woods.
Into the woods.
Okay,
Into the woods.
You did mention wanting to go to speak to Hippolyos about.
Yeah, should we do that? Should we speak to
Oh yeah, we might as well get all the stuff in the town.
speak to Hippolyos, and then we could have a little.
I
See what time it is.
Walk away.
No, he's in the town, but his shipment is coming from a town which is a day's walk away.
Right. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah. Yeah, so you head back into the village. It takes 10 minutes or so just to get back into the village and find Hippolyos' shop. And yeah, you can hear easily able to track it down by the kind of dull roar that is coming off the furnace, as well as the regular peal and ting of a hammer on anvils. But yeah, it's this kind of it's quite a small sort of like narrow building at the base, but at the top it's wider because the upper floors kind of stick out to create like a covered area on the ground floor where he is working outside underneath this cover created by the floors above. So there is this big like brick furnace in the center that connects to like a chimney that goes up that probably also connects to a chimney inside, as well as like an anvil and various tools and things like that. He is currently like seems to be very quickly you can see turning like a number of metal things like in a pair of tongs and quickly shaping what looks to be like a bunch of nails. But is this big, like burly chested red dragonborn, kind of stripped to the waist, just like with a pair of with like a leather apron over his chest, but like sturdy leather trousers and boots, and like a pair of like leather gloves on his hands. But yeah, and he kind of takes this like bar out and like plunges it like into the furnace for heating. Grabs like lever on the side, and pumps and bellows a few times to like get the flames roaring again. And as he does that, he puts his tongs and his hammers down once it's roaring, and just slows the speed on the bellows, just a steady up and down, and kind of takes a moment to look around, taking you all in as you approach. Aye, aye. What have we got here then?
We heard you might need some help with a lost shipment.
It's a little more than that, I'm afraid. Lost my whole apprentice.
Oh. Did you lose him in Shackleton?
Yeah, well, I sent the lad to collect the shipment. Had him a few months. He was doing good. And he seemed to be liking the everything. And he's yeah, well, I suppose instead of paying for someone to come down and deliver it, we thought I'd send the lad to go and get it, save a few gold, put it into his paycheck, and well, it's been 3 days now, and he hasn't returned, which is concerning. I'm hoping the big town's just got him all excited, and he's done something stupid and spent it all on drink. But I'm a little worried something more sinister's gone on.
Mm.
So you might want to send someone to go and look for him.
Indeed, I spoke to Nona, but she's trying to organize something. But yeah, so far she seems to think he'll turn up. But I'm a little worried.
Well, we're heading that way tomorrow.
Okay.
We can
Yeah.
have a look.
And then we can take a look.
Okay. Well, if you can find out what happened, boy's name is Mathos. He's 16, dark hair, kind of short. He kind of about sort of 5'6", 5'8", something like that. You can see that Hippolyos is this big, broad-chested, 6'2", red dragonborn. Yeah, if you can recover the boy and find all the shipment, I'll give you 75 gold. If you can just find out what happened to the boy, I'll give you 50 gold. And if you can just recover the shipment, I'll give you 25 gold.
That sounds like quite a good deal.
Where are we going to?
Okay.
Ship? Where?
Shackleton.
Shackleton.
Sorry.
Shackle.
What's the name of a road near me?
I wonder where any of this inspiration might be coming from.
Shackleton. Doesn't sound like a place I want to live, Shackleton.
Abby just said it's a road.
Yeah. I'll get shackled.
It's like 2 roads
Get
down.
wrecked.
Yeah. And I bet the people on that road are pretty fucking miserable. Just getting shackled left, right, and center.
Oh my god.
Shackles and shackles.
Yeah,
There's a ton of shackles in Shackleton.
Yeah. Awful.
That's where the prisons are.
Exactly. It's just one big prison town.
Maybe that's where this woman's gone.
Yeah. She heard
Maxine.
shackle and was like, hell yeah.
She needed to buy some new shackles.
Ton of them.
Just stocking up. We next see her and she's got armor made.
Like chainmail. Massive chainmail.
That actually sounds so sick, like a warden boss, someone who just throws parts of their chainmail on you. Dude, really awesome. Right. So cool. We're going foraging then.
Yeah, foraging for an apprentice and some herbs.
Yeah, so you guys have got like, like half a day to do what you'd like.
Cool. Well, show us what you learn in that big fancy school then. Let's go foraging.
Ooh.
While we're foraging, I cannot forget my life's work. I'm keeping a lookout for any injured creatures that might need some help. Business
I'm
never stops.
also pocketing.
Who pays you for this bit?
I'm paid by the gratitude of the creatures that I help. And
Like,
I
how do you
survive
eat?
by the kindness of strangers along the way.
See.
There's also a guild that
Oh,
pays me if I'm really struggling. But
okay.
it's not paid work. They just support me.
I
I can go there for shelter and food.
see. Fun.
Okay.
So now, what do you do? No, just what? What do you do? Cool. Good chat. The foraging.
Foraging.
Shall we make some checks?
Yeah, well, I would say, obviously, Sophie, you would know the plants that has been requested, and Miri, you would probably know them as well. But Malachi and Zadi, you will both need to make nature checks to be able to identify plants that have been requested. If either Mira or Sophie would like to make an intelligence or other appropriate check that you can think of to try and teach Malachi and Zadi before you go looking what the plants you're looking for look like so that they can have an easier time recognizing them. You can attempt that if you would like.
Nature check.
I was just going to leave them to it. I'm just looking through my book. I'm just leaving them to it. I will say, Crow, help him out, go on. And he'll like fly over to Mirror and start looking around. He doesn't know what he's looking for, but
Can I try and teach Crow about the herbs?
Yeah. That will be animal handling, I guess.
Oh, Crow is about to be so intelligent.
Okay. So this probably involves use of like Sophie's books and a bit of it's probably like a bit of practice using some of the plants that are like around you, like some wildflowers and things like that. And getting him to you have to spend some time getting him to recognize like the picture of the flower and then to teach him, to like go and get the flower that you're actually looking for. But he does pick it up relatively quickly.
He can cut it with his little beak.
Yeah. Yeah, he can like pluck them and like bring it back to you. So that takes a portion of your time, but Crow can be helpful in this task. going forwards, but it does take up a good chunk of your time this afternoon. So instead of looking mirror, you're teaching Crow to be able to identify pictures and then find them. You get the sense this is probably not going to be a long-lasting skill, as in you won't be able to teach him say for example rows. You won't be able to teach him rows, and then in 6 weeks go, Crow, find me a rose. He will probably forget. But if you had a picture and went, Crow, find this, he might be able. That's possibly a skill, especially if you continue to do this. That's possibly a skill he can learn. He's like find. He's like search.
Guys, I wonder if we can get a photo of this apprentice.
Yeah, like like if you had a picture of something, you could be like, bring me that. And if it was in the relatively close by, he would probably be able to do that if you spent some
I can
time.
see this paying off.
But yeah, you certainly managed to get it work in the short term this afternoon. But yeah, so that's what Mira's up to. Zadi, are you planning to engage with the search for wild plants and things like that, or is there something else you would like to be doing while Sophie is looking?
I think she'd help look for plants. She's probably more interested in like medicinal plants.
Mm-hmm.
Medicinal herbs.
Yeah. Do I need to make a roll?
So, Sophie, if you would like to try and teach Zadi about the plants.
Can I do a nature check as I'm teaching her about nature?
So I think it doesn't necessarily come under nature because it's more about your ability to teach in this instance than your ability to identify the plants.
Or just intelligence then?
If there's a different skill you want to try, but I think intelligence feels more appropriate than nature in this instance.
There's not really anything else that works.
Maybe charisma, if it's about communication.
Oh God, no. No.
We're one of those parties.
Oh, fine.
22. Yeah, so you managed to do a good
Damn.
job. When Mira's not trying to use your books to teach Crow, there's a little bit of sharing that needs to go on. But yeah, you do a good job of teaching Zadi, so she's able to help and identify these plants with you when you go looking for them.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah. So Sophie, Mira, and Zadi, if you want to both make say survival, say investigation or survival checks.
I guidance everyone.
Well, I was going to say I'm not helping them out, but can I give someone guidance?
I'll just guidance myself.
Because guidance only lasts a minute, and this is like a long check. Unless you wanted to be walking through casting guidance every minute on the Malachi.
Yeah, I've got my big book in one hand. I'm like, there you go.
Myself.
You can, but again, for this, it's a long term thing. You're looking over the course of several hours to try and.
Oh, several hours? Nah, fuck that.
I rolled and I'm fine.
This is the afternoon activity where.
Are you sure it can't be nature? I like nature.
So nature is a little bit more about the identification of things. survival is like looking for things in the wild and stuff like that.
If we come across a direwolf right now, that is a certain amount of money. That is 20 gold coming our way.
Actually, maybe that's what I'll do then. If they're all doing that and it's taking like a really long time, I'll kind of just be like, all right, I better be helpful somehow. I'll start looking around.
That there is this, this druid that is asking for these. You get the sense that these are not just going to be like a 5-minute walk away, and he's just these are like quite rare plants that you may or may not find.
Yeah, but Malak doesn't know much about plants. He just thinks, they're going gardening. So I guess
are you going to go with Malachi and look for and kind of just keep watch for wolves with them, or are you going to go off on your own and try and find wolves?
I think at first he goes with them and he just sort of sits by a tree with his book or whatever for like the first hour.
Yeah.
As they're all going off and learning and stuff and picking these things. But when he sort of realizes that it's taken like an hour plus, he's sort of sat there like, all right, I'm kind of getting bored now. I better maybe be useful. And he closes up his book, puts it in his little holder thing, and then heads off to try and find some wolf tracks to see if there are any nearby. As I'm assuming we're in the somewhat wilderness.
Yeah, you guys would have had to have walked kind of like past the berry fields and orchards to get kind of back into the woods that you exited from earlier.
Yeah. So I'll start
looking around that area.
I'll start looking around them for some wolf tracks to see if there are maybe any nearby.
Okay. Okay. Well, if you want to make a survival check of your own.
17.
17. Okay. Yeah. So you do manage to find some tracks. They're quite old. They certainly don't look like the freshest. There's a bit of a kind of like muddling where you first find them. There's a few like footprints as well as some paw prints. But you do find like a trail that you can begin to follow if you want.
Okay. Yeah. I'll start to sort of follow that a little bit. See what I can find.
Yeah. So Malachi, you begin to follow these tracks, and they lead you further and further away from the group, more into the more sort of wild wood, somewhat in the direction of the crashed airship. But yeah, you walk for maybe 20 minutes, half an hour without without seeing like a wolf, for example, or anything like that. But you can keep going if you want. Would you keep pursuing this trail?
Can I, while I'm this far away, can I look through the senses of Crow and see what the group is still up to?
Yeah, so Crow is still with Mira. He's kind of started to get the hang of it, working on like wildflowers and things like that.
In which case, yeah, then I'll keep going. I'll keep looking.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So make another survival check to keep following this trail.
Mm-hmm. mixed
5.
rolls today.
Yeah, so you kind of follow it. You get a sense of like the direction it's traveling in, but it comes to a small stream and you just lose it. You don't know. You search the other bank kind of up and down, and you find some footprints and things like that belong to some hunters or travelers or whatever, but you just can't pick up these wolf tracks again. You can't. Maybe it moved upstream, downstream. Maybe it just moved over something that's been disturbed by footprints. You don't know, but you lose track of the trail for the time being.
All right, I'll head back.
Okay. Yeah. So, Sophie and Zadie, who are looking for plants. Sophie, while you have a good knowledge of plants, the 12 maybe represents that you don't have the best field experience yet. That's something you are learning on and you've got a bit of. But this area is maybe slightly different to what you're used to, and you're just you're trying to remember all your lessons and the exact like identification of things. You feel like maybe there should be something around, but at the moment you can't quite place it. You do with a 12, you do find some like they weren't mentioned, but you do find some like little like red and white spotted mushrooms, which can be used in some potions, but they weren't something that was specifically requested by Old Larch.
Okay.
You're muted at the moment.
Sorry, I was sneezing. I don't know what I was saying. I forget. Ignore me. I want the mushrooms.
Okay. Yeah, you can. Make a note of the mushrooms. But yeah, I think. Unfortunately, you haven't been able to find anything just yet, but you can continue to search as you potentially travel to Shackleton or whatever you would like to do. But we'll call things there for the week. I'm going to B didn't want to be up too late.
I'm EP.
That's all right. So yeah,
Do you think
yeah.
though next time we should head back because we paid for a room, so we can have a rest
Yeah,
and then
I
head
will
off
just-
to Shackleton?
I'll kind of just wrap things up by saying, we will pick things up basically the following day. So you guys all return to the village. You get a nice meal at the hive and things. Nice alcohols and things are available for those who would like to partake. And yeah, you all get a long rest.
Lovely.
What? Who said that? Guy, come on. Your level of self. Sorry, JJ. The rudeness of this.
It was that we're leveling up.
I mean, now 2 people have heard it.
Is that what this guy was warning us about? About like some kind of turmoil inside you? It's this evil creature that keeps asking to level up and then pretending.
Fun stuff at level 3. Excited.
You'll all be pleased to know I've started a map.
Oh, beautiful.
It has.
Lovely.
Oh.
I've drawn little pictures of the buildings.
That's way better than any maps I've ever done for D&D.